recipient.
Hey there, I'm Anna Christina. Coming up this Friday on The Dish, Michael from Augusta Sewing Center is joining us for all our crafty viewers. Plus, we have Flexiderm Challenge and our life hack expert and tips from Julie from Vacations to Remember this Friday at 12:30.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. Weather coverage you can count on. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
The summertime sizzle continues, plus more showers and storms. Details in your Viper 6 forecast coming right up.
Right now on News Channel 6 and 4, the city of Augusta getting pushback about those assessments. Property owners appealing the numbers.
Plus, a local family known for supporting Payne College is being honored.
And reaction after a local shopping center loses another business as your news at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
And I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with Richmond County property owners wanting another look at their property value reassessments. The tax assessor's office is seeing hundreds of owners after a massive reassessment of property values earlier this month. 75% of owners saw an increase by an average of 24%. This has created a crowd at the office, now halfway through the appeal process.
To date, we've had about 450 appeals, which, looking back at prior years, is probably 50% more than we typically get during the appeal period. It's about a third more than we got last year, so we are outpacing last year's appeals so far.
Based on the size of the increases, Roundtree says he's not surprised at the number of those seeking to appeal. The appeal process continues until August 21st.
A trash hauling company wants to expand the landfill in Millen, Georgia, but some neighbors think the plan stinks. Atlantic Waste Services has applied for a permit to expand the current landfill. No decision has been made, but people we talk to who live nearby say they don't want it.
That is something that our county is not interested in. We live in a beautiful community. We love our home. We want to take care of our home. We do not want to become the dumping ground for everyone else's trash. That's not what we want to be known for.
Jenkins County Commissioners will meet again August 8th. County Attorney George Roundtree is going to address the plan and let the public voice their concerns. We did reach out to Atlantic Waste Services, and we have not heard back just yet. A suspect dead after a police chase in Aiken County. We told you about this last night when it happened on I-20 around 7:30. The suspect, Robert Johnson II, reportedly shot at the officers who were pursuing him. Well, they did a pit maneuver on him and caused his vehicle to stop. Investigators say when they went up to the car, Johnson was found dead in the vehicle from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. SLED is investigating.
A man convicted of a brutal murder in Augusta learns his fate. Samuel Brown will spend the rest of his life in prison. He was sentenced Wednesday after being found guilty of murdering 81-year-old Roosevelt Pop Bland. Brown hit the elderly man in the head with a cast iron skillet, then strangled him with an electrical cord. After the murder, Brown stole the victim's truck, and caught a bus to Jacksonville, where police say he eventually turned himself in. Time now for our first mission is asking for your help to keep its doors open. About 400 men use the shelter throughout the year. A silent auction will be held Sunday at Victory Baptist Church in North Augusta. The owners have decided to sell the Garden City Rescue property, but the staff wants to purchase the center. So far, they've raised only $100,000 of the more than $400,000 needed by September.
Oh, another business is closing its doors at the Augusta Exchange Shopping Center. That is business number 5 there this year. Bria Smith with reaction from shoppers.
And it just seems like once one store closed, then they all started closing. It's just like a ripple effect.
7 months into the year, and 5 of the shopping center's stores have closed up shop. One of the most recent also being Christmas tree shops.
It's just a loss. Just like Bed Bath & Beyond. Also a loss.
I can remember when this area was really booming, especially before COVID hit. I mean, this area was really packed.
When News Channel 6 spoke with the owner at Genghis Grill, he simply referred us to the sign on the front door, thanking patrons for 10 great years. Shoppers who shop at the Augusta Exchange say there are still plenty of great options left.
Anything you need. You can bring your dog to get bathed, you can get birthday gifts, you can go to the grocery store if you have to go to Target. You know, it's a little grocery store, but you can still do that. It's one stop stopping here.
But there's still some good news. Construction is underway.
Well, another business is closing its doors at the Augusta Exchange Shopping Center. That is business number 5 there this year. Bria Smith with reaction from shoppers.
And it just seems like once one store closed, then they all started closing. It's just like a ripple effect.
7 months into the year, and 5 of the shopping center's stores have closed up shop. One of the most recent also being Christmas tree shops.
It's just a loss. Just like Bed Bath & Beyond. Also a loss.
I can remember when this area was really booming, you know, especially before COVID hit. I mean, this area was really packed.
When News Channel 6 spoke with the owner at Genghis Grill, he simply referred us to the sign on the front door, thanking patrons for 10 great years. Shoppers who shop at the Augusta Exchange say there are still plenty of great options left.
Anything you need. You can bring your dog to get bathed, you can get birthday gifts, you can go to the grocery store if you have to go to Target. You know, it's a little grocery store, but you can still do that. It's one stop stopping here.
But there's still some good news. Construction is underway at the old Macaroni Grill site that sat vacant for 7 years. While shoppers are hopeful new stores will bring more traction to the shopping center, they know the duty to uphold them lies with you.
I mean, if we don't buy from them, then of course they're going to close. So.
In Augusta, Bria Smith, WJBF, News Channel 6.
Construction on the Bell Auditorium is well underway.
The study also found that half of renters and about a quarter of homeowners with a mortgage are housing cost burdened in South Carolina. Well, it might be the dog days of summer, but cats are a problem in some areas, and an animal rescue in McDuffie County is helping out. A homeowner in Glasscock County says it all started when she fed a couple of strays, and they quickly multiplied into more than 30 cats. Two Hands Saving Four Paws Humane Society is now trying to trap the cats, spay and neuter them, and find people to take them in as barn cats. More than 6 dozen cats need homes.
We brought out some catch cages to start trap and release this, trapping them on Sunday. And we've also brought out some food here for the cats to alleviate Miss Sarah's expenses on the cat food. We are looking for donations for dry cat food to help with the 3 properties that we have so they can feed the cats while they're waiting to come into the program.
Starting on July 31st, the cats will be available for pickup from the shelter in McDuffie County. Salvaggio asks that you reach out to her first by phone or email and says it's best for the cats to be picked up in pairs.
An Appling child is competing in one of the biggest events in motocross. 7-year-old Ryder Drake is qualified for the 42nd annual Monster Energy AMA Amateur National Motocross Championship. Ryder is excited about the chance to compete on a national level.
I never raced on this track before, and I'm very excited to ride on it because it has a lot of rolling hills, so you can go fast.
All right, the National Motocross Championship, July 31st through August 5th at the Loretta Lynn Ranch. For more on this story, go to our website, WJBF.com. All the best to you, Ryder.
Did you say 7 years old?
7, and already just
gosh.
rides like a veteran.
Wow. Well, coming up, an old toy with a new twist could be dangerous.
Now, something as tiny as the tip of a pen sends a little girl to the hospital. A warning from her mom when we come back.
6 mobile app.
One mom is now warning parents about a popular toy.
Nick Smith has the story.
These hot summer months are meant for kids to enjoy a day at the pool or beach, which is exactly what 8-year-old Leah Whitty was doing until she grabbed a towel to dry off. Lodged in the towel were several small magnets. Those magnets belong to a very popular summer toy, reusable water balloons.
She started screaming, it was burning, it was stinging. Honestly, initially everyone thought a bee flew up her nose because we couldn't see anything.
As soon as mom realized her daughter was in pain, they rushed to the emergency room. Once there, nurses and doctors were baffled at what was causing Leah so much pain.
It was horrible. To to sit there with all these doctors and nurses laying across your child, your kid's screaming, and you're just kind of stuck in the corner. You feel helpless.
Eventually, Leah was sedated, and that's when they were able to see what the issue was. 6 tiny magnets that were lodged in her nose, 4 in one nostril and 2 in the other.
They were on either side of the cartilage in the nose, kind of like this, and they were on either side. So they pulled together and they created compression on that cartilage, and the blood vessels that go through that cartilage got cut off.
They really told us that as bad as this accident was, we were actually very fortunate. Had these magnets somehow been ingested, we wouldn't be sitting here today with the same outcome that we have.
According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, there were as many as 2,500 magnet ingestions that were treated in emergency rooms throughout the country in 2021. Luckily, Leah's trip to the ER was over in 3 hours. Her mom has a message for parents who are thinking of getting this product for their kids.
If you have these, get rid of them. There's tons of other safer products on the market. Magnets of this size should not be in kids' toys. They actually are marketing these to babies, younger kids, and, at that age group, all they do is put things in their mouth.
Doctors say they're confident that the perforations to Leah's septum will heal.
Experts say always inspect toys, stay vigilant, and think, what would a toddler do with this?
Well, we're going to get a break from the humidity this weekend, hopefully.
Miller Hyatt answers that question for us next. Stay with us.
Sunday, and then a summertime pattern continues for next week. Jenny?
Thank you so much. Coming up next, we will show you a new TikTok trend involving ice cream.
Now the oh-so-cold highlights next.
There's a new TikTok challenge popping up at ice cream shops around the country.
This is supposed to be chocolate.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Here you go. Oh, I didn't want whipped cream. Oh, sorry.
It's called the Ice Cream Challenge. The setup is basically the person behind the camera is handed the wrong order, and then a fistful of ice cream is launched at another employee. No.
Okay.
No. Sign number 452 of the apocalypse.
And not that we're condoning that or anything.
No, please don't do that.
No, that's rude.
Please make that trend go away.
Eat the ice cream.
Just eat it.
Stay with us now for more coverage you can count on.
More of the day's top stories. Coming up next, including a Memphis police probe. We'll have the latest from Bluff City on News Channel 6 at 4:30.
It's hot outside and the deals inside Weinberger's Furniture are even hotter. It's time for Weinberger's Summer Savings.
Oh, you mean people want more top quality, famous brand furniture at sale prices too low to mention?
Exactly.
That's good news for all of Middle Georgia. Our floor samples are at great discounted prices.
Save now on bedroom, dining room, living room, home office, and patio furniture.
Don't miss these summer savings now at Weinberger's Furniture and Mattress Showcase.